As technology evolves, so should the education sector. St. John Bosco Core Primary Teachers College puts this assertion in perspective after developing screen-like gadgets purely crafted to promote interactive teaching and learning.
It takes a sacrifice, and it also requires vivid mental picture of what you want to produce for your child to learn at home, for example. And the same to the teacher. The teacher also should have a mental picture when he's planning. Planning session starts in the mind of the teacher.
Lighting and coloring are used to make the system attractive to the intended audience, majority being toddlers.
It is fun, it is enjoyable, the pictures are bright, attractive, and they have the fun around the content.
With such tremendous merits, Father Hilary Kago, the principal of St. John Bosco Core Primary Teachers College, thinks it hurts none to copy and paste this innovation elsewhere in the country.
People just need to style up and be creative and innovative. We have a lot from the environment which we can. This is just made of wood, simple metallic things which you can pick from the scrap. And we put them to good use instead of just throwing them there. So I'm appealing that really many of the, mostly the primary teachers, when you go down there for us who are the supervisors, we find that people are teaching without relevant instructional materials. And yet the cry is, we don't have the money. But here is the simple woods, papers.
This innovation is happening at a time when efforts to make education more interactive and engaging rather than the usual spoon-feeding method are ongoing. The Assistant Commissioner for Teacher Training and Development at the Ministry of Education and Sports, Annette Mugisha, is currently working on a research project aimed at transforming the sector to suit the 21st century demands.
When we talk about 21st century, we are looking at the teacher, the learner who is able to collaborate. We are looking at the learner who is able to effectively communicate. We are looking at the learner who can solve a problem, who is a critical analytical person. There are many things. You have had people hanging themselves, committing suicide. They are having one challenge. They have no collaboration. There is nobody who has friends and talks a lot will ever hang. You never hear one.
Because it shouldn't just be the teacher talking at the student. It should be the student being able to interact and asking the teachers questions, something that we call critical thinking and problem solving. Okay, communication, those are the skills that we're trying to bring out. Rather than a one-way street with the teacher writing notes on the board and asking the students to copy those down.
Any act or process of giving or receiving systematic instructions in schools is an education, but one that entails collaborative and interactive exchange of knowledge is quality education. And that is what government is promoting countrywide. Dorcas Kimono, UBC News.